Mars race, SpaceX versus everyone else. The 21st century space race is no longer a battle between Cold War superpowers. Instead, it has transformed into a high-stakes competition between private corporations and national space agencies, each striving to be the first to establish a human presence on Mars. At the forefront of this race is SpaceX, led by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, whose ambitious plans to colonize the Red Planet are reshaping the future of space exploration. But the competition is fierce, with other players, including NASA, China's CNSA, Blue Origin, and the European Space Agency, ESA, all making strides toward the same goal. SpaceX, the unrelenting pioneer. Since its founding in 2002, SpaceX has revolutionized the space industry, cutting costs with reusable rockets and developing next-generation spacecraft. Musk's vision of making humanity a multiplanetary species centers on Starship, a fully reusable rocket designed to transport large numbers of people and cargo to Mars. SpaceX has conducted multiple test flights, refining Starship's capabilities in preparation for a potential Mars mission within the next decade. Musk has outlined an aggressive timeline, predicting the first human mission to Mars could occur as early as the 2030s. SpaceX's recent advancements with the Super Heavy booster and Starship's rapid turnaround times indicate real progress. But despite these achievements, numerous hurdles remain, including life support systems, radiation protection, and long-term sustainability on Mars. The company is also developing in-situ resource utilization (ISRU) technology, which would allow astronauts to produce fuel, water, and oxygen from Martian resources. SpaceX envisions an eventual Mars colony capable of supporting thousands, if not millions, of people, potentially serving as a backup civilization for humanity. Additionally, SpaceX is working on autonomous construction technology, which would allow robots to build habitats before human arrival. This approach would help ensure that Martian settlers have a safe and stable environment. The company is also experimenting with AI-driven mission planning to optimize cargo distribution and survival strategies for future Martian colonies. Future plans include terraforming research, with Musk suggesting the potential use of nuclear explosions to warm Mars' atmosphere and make it more Earth-like. NASA, the legacy powerhouse. The U.S. Space Agency, NASA, has long been at the forefront of space exploration. Its Artemis program, while focused on the Moon, is seen as a stepping stone to Mars. The agency's long-term Mars plans rely on the Space Launch System, SLS, and the Orion spacecraft, which aim to ferry astronauts to deep space destinations. NASA has also partnered with SpaceX and other private companies to accelerate Mars exploration. The agency's Perseverance rover and Ingenuity helicopter continue to gather critical data about the Martian surface, aiding future crewed missions. In addition, NASA's Mars Sample Return mission is set to bring Martian soil back to Earth, providing insights into the planet's geology and potential for past life. While NASA's Mars ambitions are somewhat less aggressive than SpaceX's, its involvement in international collaborations and steady scientific approach could ultimately provide a more sustainable pathway to the Red Planet. The agency is investing in radiation shielding, closed-loop life support systems, and advanced propulsion technologies, all of which will be crucial for long-duration missions. Unlike SpaceX, which aims for rapid colonization, NASA's approach focuses on careful, incremental progress through robotic exploration and sustainable human missions. NASA is also exploring the use of nuclear thermal propulsion, which could drastically reduce travel time to Mars. Additionally, the agency is researching artificial gravity solutions to counteract the effects of prolonged weightlessness on astronauts' bodies. Another significant research area involves hydroponic and aeroponic food production, ensuring astronauts can sustain themselves on long-duration missions. China's CNSA, the rising challenger. China's space agency, the China National Space Administration, CNSA, has rapidly advanced its capabilities over the past 2 decades. With the success of its Tianwen-1 mission and the Zhurong rover, China has proven its ability to reach and operate on Mars. Beijing's long-term vision includes sending astronauts to Mars by the 2030s, potentially competing directly with SpaceX. CNSA's advantage lies in its centralized approach, backed by government funding and strategic planning. However, China faces challenges in deep space logistics and international cooperation, as its space program operates largely in isolation from Western agencies. China's approach to Mars colonization could differ significantly from that of SpaceX and NASA. While Musk envisions a privately led effort, CNSA's missions will likely be government-driven, with heavy state involvement in infrastructure and planning. China's recent advancements in nuclear propulsion technology suggest that it may develop alternative methods for reaching Mars more efficiently than traditional chemical rockets. Additionally, CNSA is exploring space-based solar power, which could allow continuous energy generation for Martian settlements. This technology, if successful, would be a game-changer in sustaining long-term missions. China has also proposed an international lunar base that could eventually be expanded for Martian use. Blue Origin and other private competitors. Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin, while primarily focused on lunar missions, has expressed interest in Mars colonization. The company's New Glenn rocket and Blue Moon lander could play a role in future interplanetary missions, though it has yet to develop a dedicated Mars program. Other companies, such as Relativity Space and Rocket Lab, are exploring innovative rocket technologies that could aid Mars exploration. While none are as advanced as SpaceX in their Mars-specific endeavors, competition in the private sector is driving rapid advancements in space technology. The emergence of smaller aerospace firms developing 3D printed rockets and novel propulsion methods could introduce unexpected breakthroughs in the race to Mars. The European Space Agency and international collaboration. The ESA has pursued Mars exploration through robotic missions such as the ExoMars program. While lacking its own crewed mission plan, the agency collaborates with NASA and other international partners to contribute scientific expertise and technology. The rise of international cooperation could play a crucial role in Mars colonization. A multinational effort could help share costs, resources, and technological advancements to make the Red Planet a feasible long-term human destination. Russia's Roscosmos and India's ISRO have also expressed interest in Mars missions, with India successfully operating the Mars Orbiter mission, Mangalyaan, demonstrating its ability to reach the planet on a low budget. Challenges and ethical considerations. Despite the enthusiasm surrounding Mars exploration, significant challenges remain. One of the biggest concerns is the health risks posed by cosmic radiation and microgravity during the months-long journey. Psychological factors, such as isolation and confinement, must also be addressed to ensure astronauts' well-being. There are also ethical considerations regarding planetary protection. Scientists worry that human missions could contaminate Mars with Earth microbes, potentially interfering with the search for native life. Additionally, legal and governance issues regarding Mars colonization remain unresolved. Who will own Martian resources? How will laws be enforced in space? These questions must be answered before permanent settlements become a reality. Other potential hazards include Mars dust storms, which could damage equipment and reduce solar power efficiency. Scientists are also investigating the feasibility of underground shelters to protect settlers from radiation exposure. Furthermore, ensuring psychological resilience and social structures in an isolated Martian colony is an area of ongoing research. The road ahead. The race to Mars is not just about planting a flag, it's about ensuring humanity's survival and expansion beyond Earth. SpaceX leads with its bold vision and rapid innovation, while NASA, China, and other entities bring strategic planning and scientific expertise to the table. The competition between national agencies and private companies is accelerating technological progress, making a human presence on Mars more likely than ever. Who will reach Mars first? The answer may come within the next 2 decades. One thing is certain, the race is on, and the next giant leap for humanity is closer than ever. Whether through collaboration or competition, humanity's journey to Mars is bound to redefine the future of space exploration and our place in the cosmos.